All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Carnivore Trades. Today's Thursday, June 24th, 2021. Markets gapped up here and kind of just holding in this kind of holding pattern here, but ultimately holding on to gains. Get back to that in a minute. I just want to talk about some of these Chinese stocks here, really the telecom stocks that were involved with Archegos. You guys know I pointed out about VIP Shop earlier. This thing squeezed as soon as it got above this red bar high, so that was when I took off for a nice gain this morning. We also had news from Viacom yesterday. They're in talks with Comcast and Roku for possible buyout. Now, the stock hasn't broken out yet. It's still got all these sellers right here. For whatever reason, there's sellers stuck here at about $43, $44. And with that deal, however, you have to wonder how much longer these sellers are going to be able to hold this stock down. If Comcast comes out and offers $50 a share, I mean, they're going to get absolutely boned. So it's giving a lift to this whole kind of sector right now. We have Discovery up as well today. GOTU up 6-7%. VIP Shop was up. AI up about 1% today, and IQ as well. This one I am still holding up 3% here. I think this makes a run at the $16 level in the not too distant future, and I think it probably can get through that. You have these couple higher lows here, and broke out of the falling wedge, and now it's really just, can you get through that 16 area? You have this pivot here, but we did consolidate a little bit nicely, so it might have enough gas. Probably if we get through 16, I'll probably take it off for, roughly a 10% gain, but it probably gets up to about 16.5 there, where you see all those sellers are lined up in this area. But that would be a nice gain for that. So moving on, just going back to the equity markets here, we'll take a look at the NASDAQ first. So NASDAQ, again, through this rising wedge pattern, and putting in a bit of a tail candle here, so that's not really bullish. Short term, I mean, you want to see a breakout, you want to see a nice robust candle here, but with it reversing like that, it's generally not the type of thing you want to see in a breakout. Now, this came off of the news that the infrastructure deal was going to be passed, and yields initially spiked, and then they came right back in. If we look at the TNX here, intraday, so we had an initial spike here, and then they came back in, but tech's still lagging a little bit here. I mean, it's clear to me that this administration is going to keep spending money. They're going to spend trillions and trillions of dollars. They're going to do more stimulus. They're going to do more quote unquote infrastructure, and ultimately it's going to be back for tech stocks. But in the short term, I am still holding Apple as a hedge, although it is coming in a little bit. But yeah, market's rolling over just a little bit here in the final hour. We'll see if anything, comes of that. I seriously doubt it with the volume as light as it is. But yeah, also, yeah, Joy Inc., another Chinese name, having a nice day as well. And you're seeing, again, look at the rotation here. So it's just like a hot potato right back and forth. Tech is leading, and then banks are leading, and then meme stocks are leading, then crypto. It's just like this giant rotation. But yeah, you see the Dow stocks, which are better with higher yield, getting a pop off of that news. Also, the transports as well, kind of the same deal, really. They started off lower and then had some juice right into that news. Same thing with XLF. XLF's been strong all day, and IWM as well, which also has a lot of regional banks in that Russell 2000. So yeah, again, it's just this kind of rotation here going back and forth, but overall a pretty solid day for the markets. But again, look at how light the volume is. We're even lighter than yesterday right now. We're probably going to do less volume than yesterday unless we have a big block go off at the close. But it's just very strange. Markets look exhausted, honestly. If we look at if I can get the let's get the MACD on here. Yeah, notice the MACD on the spiders here. It's really kind of making all these lower highs as the market's making really equal-ish highs / short-term nominal all-time highs. But yeah, the market's looking really tired. Same thing on the Qs, especially, and it's especially apparent on the weekly time frame. As you can see, the the divergence really going back to last year. But so this market getting kind of tired here, but ultimately it's up, and we have to respect it. And we are going into the 4th of July, which is usually a very light volume trading period. Not a lot of downside action historically there. But yeah, ultimately we're just going to respect it until this market gives us a sell signal. So, but yeah, market should hold up nicely into the close. I've just been chopping in a range pretty much all day. So really nothing doing there. But if anything happens, I'll let you guys know via Twitter. I'm sure you guys will be following. So anyway, guys, take care, and have a great rest of your day.